All that's left to finish the structure of our building is adding a footing to the foundation as well as to the columns. And this is pretty easy to do. If I rotate the 3D view a little bit, you can see the foundation walls down below. Okay? We can add the footing to the walls from directly within the 3D view. Now if I switch over to the Structure tab of the ribbon, notice these foundation options here. These will let me create my footing. To create the footing for the walls, I'll click the wall icon. In the Type Selection drop-down, I'll use the bearing footing 36 inches by 12 inches. Now all I need to do is select the walls. By the way, you can use the Tab key to make this a little quicker. And as I'm clicking here, you can see the footing being added. The footing here is starting at the top of the footing level and is extending downward a depth of 1 foot. Easy enough. Now, to create the footing for the columns, I'm going to first switch to a plan view. This will let me place the footing using the grid lines. I'll switch to the top of footing plan view. Instead of clicking walls, we'll use the Isolated tool. When I click the icon, Revit tells me that no structural families have been loaded into this project and asks me if I'd like to load one. I'll click Yes. I'll browse to the Structural folder, Foundation, and choose the rectangular footing. And I'll press OK to load the family into the project. Now, the default footing type for this family is a little big for our needs, so let's go ahead and duplicate it and edit it. I'll name the duplicated type 36 inches by 36 inches by 12 inches. Now I'll adjust the properties, and I'm going to set the width value to 3 feet, the length value to 3 feet, and finally I'll enter 1 foot for the depth. Okay, now all I need to do is click to place the footing. When I click, Revit again gives me a warning telling me that none of the created elements are visible in the active view. The footing was created, but we can't see it because of the view range settings. I'm completely fine with this, so I'm going to go ahead and simply dismiss the warning. Now I can add footings to the remaining 2 columns. Again, when I create the footing, Revit gives me a warning. I'll dismiss it again, and I'll create another footing for the final column. Press Escape to dismiss the warning, and Escape again to exit the tool. Now when I switch to the 3D view, you can see the finished structure. Next, we'll look at adding components like furniture and trees to add detail and finish up the model.